Hey guys, in this tutorial, we're going to go through how to create contact properties. So contact properties in HubSpot are simply the question, or usually just the questions that you ask in a form. They can also be used for strictly internal purposes, so sometimes it'll never be used in a form, but mostly they are the form fields that you use to gather information on your contacts. So to create a new contact property, you want to go to your portal settings, which is this gear icon in the top right. On the left sidebar, you're going to want to look for the Properties tab, and then you'll be brought to the Contact Properties tab. You do have Company Properties and Deal Properties. These are for different entities within HubSpot, but for this tutorial, we're going to be focusing specifically on Contact Properties. As you can see, there are Contact Property groups, and in each Contact Property groups are a list of Contact Properties. So we have a lot of groups, but let's say you wanted to create a new group. You would click on this Create a Property Group. You type in the name of the group that you want. In this case, I'm going to do Demo. And so now I have a Demo property group down here. I'm going to just delete this because I don't need it. Scroll back up. So let's say you didn't need to create a new property group and you just wanted to actually create a new property. So orange button, create a property. This label is going to be the actual name of the question. So let's say it was something like, what is your favorite color? I can add some sort of description. As you'll see, this internal name is being added automatically by HubSpot, and this is going to be just used for internal values. Don't worry about this, but also don't change it. Description, this is just allowing you to add additional information on the specific new property that you're making. Again, it's not required. You want to choose what group it's being added to. So I want to say it's part of, the contact information. And then field type, this is where contact properties are segmented. So in this case, you have single checkbox. Again, as it sounds, it's a single checkbox. They just either check it or they don't. As for his favorite color, this doesn't really make much sense. This would actually be best potentially as either multiple checkboxes if they have multiple favorite colors, or as a drop-down select if you wanted to do something like blue, yellow, purple, etc. You get the idea. And so what's going to happen is this will be created as a drop-down select field where all of these values are selectable. You can also do one where, let's say it's a multi-line text and they can write a paragraph on, what their favorite color is and why. So just again, to go through each of these, single checkbox, they either check it or they don't. Multiple checkboxes, it's a list of items where they can check multiple items. Date picker, it's a little calendar module. File, they can upload a PDF, a Word document, a PowerPoint presentation. All of that will be stored in your HubSpot file manager. A number, as it sounds, they're simply adding a number. Radio select is a radio button. Drop down select is a drop down. Single line text is just simply a first name where you just have a small line of text. Multi-line text is for a longer input. Calculation is used mostly for internal purposes in terms of sales. Score is also internal property, which can be used to help qualify contacts based on their events. And a HubSpot user is just assigning a specific contact and on a sales team or your support team to this kind of person that would potentially help nurture them. I'm going to want to show this in forms because I want to use it in forms and in pop-up forms and potentially a chatbot if I want to create one. And I press create. So now what is your favorite color is now contact property. If I search for it, it's going to be in one of these. There is in contact information. What is your favorite color? Created by Patrick King. It's a multi-line text. So that is how you create a contact property. Now, if you go in and create a form, you can add this question, what is your favorite color, to that form.